So, this is our podcast. And we first were recording on my phone. But we had to delete so much because of my storage. And then we went back to my house to get my tablet. Yeah. So it's a little bit blurry, but that's not the point. And here's the 7 drinks. I got a blondie with marshmallow, caramel, and cold foam.
I got a fizz with strawberry, vanilla, cupcake, and cream.
So we got a lot to talk about today. A lot.
Yeah.
And we got code names because we're not about to say these names.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, this doesn't have a pause, so.
It's fine.
Bless me.
I said bless you.
Okay.
We stick to the repost first and then go?
Yes, so we're going to talk about Kiwi's repost. We're going to look. Wait, hold up. What is that?
It's something about Jeffy or whatever.
Oh. That's sad. Oh, what does that say? Girls I cheated on last year. Can you
Buy me some VC. Okay. We don't need that one. We don't need that one. We don't need that one.
These are little. Make the stars look like they're not shining.
Her hair falls perfectly. She's so beautiful. And I tell her.
Nobody else starts with B, so like it's.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hold up. Pose.
Okay. If you can't tell, she looks so. Well, obviously, you can't
Lord,
tell.
please help me.
I have a few things to. I might have to
Oh.
but like.
Overthinking.
Aww. I feel bad for him sometimes.
too. Oh.
Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. When did you post this?
How many
Ew.
times? I don't know. How many times have I said I don't like anybody else? Wait. I don't know. I mean, like, kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like how you and Apple.
Wait, okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk about something. Okay, Brooklyn. So hey, I actually. That's actually
I
so
feel
sad. Are you my open threes? Because I'm always missing you.
Oh,
Bro, these are so sad.
I could be so good to you if you would just give me the chance.
Yellow font.
Can you believe? Girls must. Oh.
I literally start the conversation. Okay, I'm gonna talk about.
And yes,
Okay,
I like
so-
you, but you make me feel like I am chasing you.
So, my little sister said that.
Oh.
Said that banana. So she was. Did I tell you about this?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're not talking about this.
What promise? Honey, what promise? There was no promise.
Okay.
Okay.
The saddest part makes it so obvious.
I know. Alright, you can talk. I'll just sit
Okay.
here.
So, we're going to talk about banana and grape.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, banana is talking to a boy. Because her and this boy broke up. And she's talking to this boy. To another boy. And grape used to like me. But then banana started talking to grape. And then grape started liking banana. And then banana is still in a talking relationship right now. Talking stage. They're literally like practically dating and hang out a lot. And then grape. Oh, no. Okay. So grape, still likes her, like really likes her, and I actually couldn't feel bad. Because like she's playing him. And I told him so many times, I said like, she's talking to a few people right now. So I wouldn't, but no, whatever. And she literally made him a Valentine's Day note, makes him notes every single day and gives them to him. And then like somebody, oh my gosh, so said today. So I was like sitting right here and she was like, so I got blank a gift for Valentine's Day. Like, you know, her, the one she's talking to. No, not. What? Who's that? wait, what? So, Banana, who Banana's talking to, she said, I got a gift for blank for Valentine's Day, and said, she was like, wait, so who were you talking to? I can't keep up.
Stop the cap.
And Banana said, I'm talking to blank, and she said, well, then what happened with Grape? Or why do you give him letters every day? And she said, because we're just friends. And blank said, oh yeah, just friends. I was like, it was so funny, I was dying. And they like text each other 24/7. She literally said she texts him more than she texts her own talking stage.
Bruh.
Like,
That's actually crazy.
I was like, that's not good. And also, if she's with her talking stage, like if they're with each other, and he sees,
Exactly.
I think she tells him not to text her while they're together. Because how would he not get mad unless he does the same thing?
Yeah.
But then Banana would just say he's cheating. That's what she did with a few people.
Yeah.
By the way, we're not talking crap about any of this. We are just saying the facts that we know.
Yeah.
Okay, next on our agenda. Oh, okay, so I write this in bus as, where's the pen? We have one? We have one. Me and Peach read the same bus as Strawberry. So he was asking us about mango. And he was like, I'm really mad at Orange for what he did. And I was like, he was like, do you know anything? And I was like, well, they were flirting with them the whole time. And he was like, well, did they do that when we were dating? And I was like, I don't exactly have the classes with them, but when I walk in there, I always see them flirting. He was like, oh really? I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I told her that he's not gonna treat her good and he's just gonna break her heart. I was like, yeah, that is
He's
true.
gonna be talking to other girls. A lot. Because that's all he does.
and he said so he can just walk in here, or he can just be a little rookie and come in this school and think he can do whatever he wants. I was like,
one thing about Strawberry is he will have comebacks.
he will, no matter what. And he was like talking to me, and he was like, why don't you just hang out with her and see if they text? Oh, because he said that he was gonna start texting her. So he was like, just why don't you hang out with her and see what they're texting? And Peach was like, oh, I got you, I'll do that. I was like, oh. And then in choir, I don't know if you saw this, but them, I don't know how to say, how Strawberry and Banana were with each other the whole time during Four Corners, and they sat right next to each other.
Yeah.
And then we got into math class, and it's like me, Mango, and then Banana. And so we were just sitting there, and Banana's like, she's like, oh my gosh, bro, Strawberry was following me around the whole choir. And I was like, yeah, but you were with him too. And she was like, not really. I was like, okay. And she was like, well, I think he actually likes me now. And Mango was like, well, he's probably just trying to move on from me to you. She was like, yeah, probably. And on the bus, he was like, I was gonna get Mango flowers or something for Valentine's Day as an apology for everything I've done. And so like, me and a person were like, oh, that's sweet. But she said like that she wouldn't take it and she would just give it back. And he was like, I was gonna do the same thing for Banana because I've said some pretty rude things to her. And I was like, oh, by the way, she thinks that you like her. And he was like, I feel like she's really flirting with me. I was like, yeah. Yeah. But literally, that's what happened with So like I don't really know.
I don't
And
know
we're
if I want her
definitely-
or her.
Her in a dress or her? in
No,
a
I
skirt?
don't know if I want him or him.
Him in a.
Sweatpants or him in shorts.
Okay, we'll probably be back on this topic in a little. Skip. Wait,
Oh,
my thing, dude.
Peach at gym.
Okay, so we're in gym, and this orange and I have them both. Orange and kinda apple. They were on like third base, and then Peach went over every single time to talk to them, literally every single time. And I was like, Peach, come here. And she was like, no, it's okay. I was like, no, like seriously, I'm trying to talk to you. And she was like, no, it's fine. She literally followed them everywhere. Like she would not let them go. I swear, it makes me so mad. And that's what me and this girl were talking about. But I actually think I deleted her messages because of
Storage.
yeah, I did. That's what we were talking about. Oh my gosh, why do you know storage? I actually hate my phone. If anybody wants to donate like $1,000 for me to get my phone,
Start a GoFundMe.
please do.
You've sent it to Snapchat.
Oh, that's me.
Hold up. Pose. Hold up. Pose. Hold up. Pose.
I have to call someone else. I have to. Okay, wait, what else do we need? Basically, she was just following the boyfriend literally everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're skipping that for now. Oh my gosh. So,
Okay,
we're
spill it.
sitting in science, and here's me. Oh, I'm gonna tell you about this after this because me, Peach, Banana, and then. So we're all sitting there, and Peach looks up and she says, I want. Grapefruit. And I said, you do? And she was like, yeah. She was like, I really miss him. And I was like, well, what are you gonna do? Don't you like dragon fruit?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, yeah, but I don't really know. And I was like, and she was like, I just don't want me and Grapefruit to be over. I was like, oh my gosh, because that's like, oh
Yeah.
no. And then, so we're sitting there, right? I go and get a Gatorade because I'm dying of thirst, and because Cohen comes with me, I don't really care if he stays in because it's not like that. But he comes with me to get me a Gatorade because he had $1 and I only had 50 cents. And so we go get a Gatorade. I'm walking down the hallway and I see the three of them that are at my table, handing out or putting notes in lockers that I came up with the idea for. I came up with the idea to put notes in lockers, not them. I was like, we should put notes in the lockers for Valentine's Day. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then like people started joining, you know. I was like, it's fine, like it's a good idea. But they went without me. So I got back. I didn't know that. And I got back and someone's like, they left a touch. I was like, well, what are they doing? They're like putting the notes in the lockers. I was like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah. I was like, okay, I don't really care. So I'm sitting there. Okay, we need to make one for him.
Okay.
Okay, if it's one of these people, I'm just gonna point. So he's sitting right next to me. Is like right by me, and then so is like a few people. So we're sitting there. I'm obviously talking to him because like you know we're close or whatever. So we're talking, and I was like, so how's you and this girl, the 6th grader?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, bro, I don't like her. And I was like, yes, you do. You were on call like for like 4.5 hours. And he was like, I was like 5 hours. And he was like, no, we weren't. I was like, oh, my bad, 4.5. He was like, no. And I was like, oh, I forgot. It's like 6, right? And he was like, okay. And I was like, actually, how long? And he was like, I don't know, but it wasn't that long. I was like, okay. And he was like,
But you were on
he was
call
like,
there.
why don't you? Yeah. He was like, well, why weren't you my Valentine or something? And I was like, well, first of all, you didn't ask me, and second of all, you're talking to someone. And he was like, yeah, but I would have rather you. And he was like, and I'm not even talking to her. I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, you like someone, and I wouldn't do that to her. And he was like, well, Peach texted me yesterday and said that I should ask you to be my Valentine. And I was like, oh, and he was like, yeah. And I need to wait her too. And can you see that?
No. Oh.
And she was
Me?
like, and she was like, yeah, Callie, why don't you just say yes? And I was like, I'm not gonna say yes, like he's talking to someone. Oh, it's on the gym floors.
Ew.
Yeah. But oh, what was I saying? Oh, and he was like, I was actually gonna ask you, and I was like, you were? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, and he was like, I would rather you over any girl. And I literally just sat there, and I was like, well, don't you like Millie? It's fine. I was like, well, don't you like her? And he was like, ow. And he was like, I've liked you since the first quarter. And I was literally just sitting there. I was like, I don't know what to say. And the girl next to me, she was like, Callie, you should have just said yes. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. He's literally like talking to someone. He's like, I swear I'm not talking to her. Like I've actually liked you like the whole year. I don't know how you haven't figured that out. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I had no idea what to say. And then he sits by me in the next class. So we literally just sat there and he like talked about, I like changed the conversation, you know. And then we like just sat there the rest of the time because it was awkward, obviously. And then we went into the next class and I said right next to him in that class too because you know of course. So we're just chilling and I'm like, I'm not about to stay here because I was mad at the people beside me because they left with the notes and then they kept taking my ducks because I was making them. I didn't even give one to Peach because she was being really mean. And then I didn't give one. Wait, I didn't give one to Peach or Mango, but I don't know why I didn't give one to Mango. I just forgot. I only gave one to you, Callie. I'll just say Callie and Hope. And like And it was like so I literally left, went to you guys, or went to your classroom, and stayed in the rest of the time because like I didn't really know what to do, and it was awkward.
In art, Peach was like, what's his? Yeah, what's his name?
Watermelon.
Okay.
Probably not this.
But
Oh, it could be this.
Mm.
I just want that.
But Peach was like, Watermelon, don't you like
6.
yeah, Watermelon, don't you like 6? And he was like, no. And then Peach was like, yes, you do. And then Watermelon was like, no, I like Callie. And we were like, so you like Curly Girl? And he was like, yes, I love Curly Girl. I love Curly Girl. So,
That's so sad. I feel bad because
and then he was singing the I want you to love me.
because he's actually so sweet now, but my parents do not like him because
Yeah.
of what Landon told him from the past. They just don't like him. But he's so different now.
Yeah, way different.
Like we're so close too. But and plus I didn't know he actually liked me. I thought that was a joke. Like
Yeah, I thought it was just
Orange told me that he liked me, but I didn't believe him because why would I?
Yeah.
Believe him, you know? So I'm gonna find some stuff to show. No, wait.
I want you to love me.
Let me see if I can find some pictures I want to show you. I'm trying to think of stuff. Oh, like literally. Wait, can I see that?
It's all girls. We
Okay.
laugh all day.
I'm gonna think.
I don't really like know what to
Talk about.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! So today, do you know who sits by me in computer?
No. His twin. Oh.
Okay.
I want to see.
It's okay. It's okay. What are we doing? What did I say? Oh, do you know who sits by me in computer?
No.
So it's like me. So it's like so it's like us and we're just like we're sitting there whatever and Brooke
Yeah, Brooke, I'm here, guys.
Brooklyn and she's like really upset and I was like, well, what's wrong? And she was like, people keep talking like keep saying some really weird stuff and I was like, what are they saying?
Callie!
I'll tell you. And she was like nothing and I was like, actually what are they saying? She was like, I don't really want to talk about it and I was like, okay, I'm always here for you if you need to talk. And she was like, it's probably the rudest thing anybody's ever said to me. And she was about to start crying. I felt so bad. And then the girl next to me kept talking bad about Peach. It's okay. Okay, look, I'll see what it is. I like you. He said, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, did it just send something? Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna say vlogging with Brookie. No, I'm gonna say vlogging with Brooklyn. No, what should I say? Making a video with Brooklyn.
Making a podcast. We laugh all day.
Yeah. Oh no. Pop, pop.
Stop!
It's not recording! Okay. No. I'm gonna go through you in chats. And I'm gonna put them on the screen.
Go ahead.
We'll look up right. No, actually, how did you just get that? What the? How did you even know my.
It's your background is you can't do that. Okay. I gave you your phone back.
Okay, I'm gonna show pictures. So this is, look at this. This is really sad. Wait, not this. Look at his face. What the? My phone just glitched.
That's crazy.
Please! I'll tell you what he said. I'll tell you what he said.
No, you won't.
I'll share with the class.
Alright, share with the class.
Okay.
Come on.
Chill.
You got more chats
chill.
from him.
Okay.
I need to see this.
Callie's gotta do what? Yeah, I do.
I don't.
And girl,
Kidding. I mean, I don't know actually. I really don't know. I'm freezing.
with my amazing drink.
My nose is gone. I'm a boy just like you. He's a snake just like you. Yeah, why do I look like that in that?
With my amazing drink. I see you snooping in the video, bro.
Okay,
So
that was needed. I almost fell asleep.
you're not. We're not going to bed early at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, actually, if you fall asleep on video, I'm making up and recording you.
Oh.
But it's already on film, so like, win-win.
Stop.
It's not recording yet. Okay, why is my phone actually glitching?
Stop.
Wake up now.
Can you wake up? No. If you don't wake up, I'm gonna smack you. Chill. Chill. Please. If this makes you stay up, then you can have a sip. But other than that. Hello? Hi, cute. Brooklyn, actually. What? I'm gonna actually trample you. Right?
Brooklyn, who's your best friend?
You.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. That's sweet.
Kelly, who's your best friend?
You.
Most people are mean to me. Same. Somebody told me today, they said, if people are mean to you, why are you still friends with them? And I said, oh, well, they were specifically talking about Peach. And I said, well, because I know that she can get the whole school to hate me. Which is true. Which is why most people. So. It's always, can you scoot in? Does Apple live in Louisville? I think he lives pretty far away. Because it says Louisville, but.
You're stalking him.
Oh, actually. How far away? Dang, this is far. Yeah, too much work. I'm not doing that. We're making a podcast. So, I'm actually coming to your house every day in the summer. Okay. Brooklyn, how long is it going to take your videos to load? Don't know. Like, I'm being serious. Can you please reset? I actually don't know. I didn't save them. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Why? Like, you never save anything. I know. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? Okay. Wait, 5 minutes. Wait, no, you're going to send this to Kiwi. No. I don't even care. right now. Brooklyn, I'm gonna give you to the count of like 1, 2. Wake up. Brooklyn, I'm actually gonna rip your whole head off. Wake up. Brooklyn! It's 11:07. Please. I'm gonna jump on you. Brooklyn. Dad, up your hair, hopefully. Wow. Someone's sleepy. Oh, did someone just wake up? Wake up! Wake up! Oh no. Can I brush your hair? Can I brush your hair? I can? Oh, wait. Can you go get a brush though? Do you want me to? Okay.
Can you do it while I sleep? Not really, you're gonna have to sit up. Whoa.
Bruh.